Hello, do you like strats? Well, I have a bunch of them. I did a recording of this. It was a 26-minute recording, so I'm going to try to do this quicker, like showcase the strats quicker and such. Now, I will have my introduction here so I can explain that just because a strat exists doesn't mean you have to do it. These strats range from good strats that I think are quite useful to strats that are fine and like useful for situations, but you might not need to do them. And there's a couple strats that are just like they are there. Do them if you think this might help you. All right. Remember to do things situationally. Like sometimes you might save a strat to do it later. You know, be a good speedrunner, a Peggle speedrunner. You know. That's the main thing. These are also made in mind, where I was making strats to go as fast as possible, to play risky, to not care about bucket timing in a lot of cases, pretty much going for world records. So if you're looking for like safe strats that will make me safely beat the level, this isn't really that. This is like strats that are going to clear a bunch of pegs quickly, that you can like hold enter to do in quite a few cases while another strat is happening. Like these are if you're going quick. There are safer strats out there. Go do them if you're looking for safe strats. Alright? I think that's everything. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's start with this one actually. Straight up. So you got the slide here, you got the slide here. Those are strats that exist. But my strat is this. It's a glitch shot. It clears that top bit. Huge. Very nice. Clean. You can do it after those strats. You can do it before. Actually, you wouldn't want to do it before those strats. You'd want to clear those first. But yeah, nice. Alright, so this one was showcased during Jinano's Peggle Gauntlets by Jinano, but I will showcase it again with these two shots that are by Rail 11, that are general area shots. They are nice. And then you have these shots you can do yourself. And then here, we got bolt free, and this is what I call a flint shot, where you use this part of the cursor, and it's a very nice, clean way to get this. I was very happy I found this. Now this one is a general area shot, where you go to this, you think about this part of the brick here, and you're going to like the corner here, a little, maybe 1 pixel down, and then you are on the side of the border, bang, you get that. You can be a little bit off, and you won't get, you might miss 1 brick, you might miss 2 bricks, and if you're a bit too off, then you'll start to like bounce in there. But that's a nice way to get that. I don't know if there's like a consistent thing to aim at that's easy, but that's what we got, and it is good. So those last two are by me. Next up, we got 9-1. So, the first 3 strats here are not my strats, they are other people's strats, and they are very good. Learn them. That one's quite a tough one to do. I messed it up in my PV, but what I made is this fourth shot, which you can technically do as the first shot, and you can also save this for later, save it for multiplier, but it is bolt 1, 1, 2, 3. And it's a very quick, clean way to get this left side. Very nice. Very happy with that one. Hello, it is 7-4, and we are going to be doing a glint. That is not mine. There's a bunch of strats here. 1, 2, 3. These are not mine. Then here there are 3 things you can do at this point. There's this one where you can get this slide. For sake of this, I'm getting rid of my balls. And then you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. That quickly clears this. And now here's my strat, where the way I line this up is that I find this sweet spot here, where there's like a couple pixels above this cursor. Click in up and right, and then I bounce, and then I shoot that. Or you can just learn what it looks like, and the pixel, the coordinates. And it gets that. Very nice, very clean. There's a smart and silent shot that gets this. You can do that shot I just shot, my shot, like third if you want to. You don't have, but yeah. So, now this one, there is this reverse glint, one left. then there's L, and then there's R. These are not my strats. Here's a shot, and if you have just done R, which is the older strat, you will still have opened up the same thing, so you can use this too if you want, but those are the modern ways to do it. But yeah, here is this pixel I found. You can be a couple pixels below it, and it still works. But yeah, clear open this, which is a bit of a tough area to deal with, and it's nice. I think there's one or two pixels up that will bounce into here as well. So there's some good stuff from that sort of area. Alright, now here's to explain this one. So we got a reverse glint here. 1, 2, and reverse 2 left from there. Those are not my strats, but that's how you get that. And then here, everything else is my strats. There are other strats to this level that are harder, that Gennaro does. I can't do them, so I found easier ways to do similar things. So there was a glint, and this one is 2 right, 2 down glint, and that clears all that. Now here's this. Let's just get rid of pegs so we can a ball so we can have this be blue, and you can see it. This is a penis glint, and then I do a penis adjacent. I do 1 left, and I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you do that a second time, and it gets all that. This last bit's a little bit slightly slow, but it does clear all this, which is very nice. And you can do these interchangeably, so you can... I would do the first 2 shots, then review like where your greens are, and if there's a green that's going to mess up a strat, then you probably want to do like the other side first before you mess with that. Especially any percent is going to, like, if like your green is in here, you'd probably want to do these 2 first, and then, you know, deal with the green from Renfield at the end of all of the chain. You get it? Very simple, very nice. You do L plus 5 on 5-2, which is the old strat that we've stuck with. Then there's Bolt 8 1 down, which is a very nice strat by someone else. Both of us do by some other people. And then my strat, which is very nice and simple, that I'm surprised nobody found yet, is Bolt 4 1 up. And it's a very nice, quick way to get that. That is much better, much quicker than doing R4, and probably better. Nice. Alright, now 6-2, there's a bunch of stuff going on here. You don't have to do these, but they're here. So L2 is the old strat by somebody else. Now here is my strat. You do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, it's a lot of taps down, a lot of pixels down, but it is a way to get that clean slide. You don't have to do it if you aren't able to tap that quickly in that time, but it's supposed to be a shot that you time while another shot is happening, and it will get that. You can do it later on, you could do it second, it's up to you. I usually do it later, actually, but try to keep that intact. Now, this is Bolt 3 2 right, and it gets this, which is gets another clean slide. And then I just do this glint, and that clears a few things, and it bounces down here as well. And again, if you want easy, reliable, safe, do Bolt 4 plus 8, but these are sort of more rush strats, and then, you know, just go for it after that point. It's a tough level to rush. Also, there is one extra strat I made that you can't do. If you do that shot, you can't do the other shot. So this shot is where you can get a clean slide on this. So sort of judge it depending on which one has like more you want to get, and then say there's more orange on this one. Get rid of this one peg here, however you need to, and then you do Bolt 1, go down to this line here on the Voltron. Clean slide. Nice. Alright, so now we've got 8-5, and this one you do the pixel shot, which is this. And then, if you need something to do while you're waiting for that, you can hold Bolt 3, 2 pixels right with Enter, hold it, and then it would shoot straight after, and you've got a nice quick way to like clear a bunch of stuff here where you don't have to think about what your shot's going to be up here or whatever, you know. Go do this after. But yeah, there are also multiple bolt-free offsets here that work this similar, but that one was the one that felt like the quickest, that hit the most. Yeah, you can do like this to like keep it going, you know. It's decent. It's not like amazing, but it's just like, hey, do you want to just have a shot going while another strat's happening? There you go. Bang. I made this quite a long time ago on 6.5, but here's R, which is not my strat, and there's a glint that's not my strat, but then after that, we have a glint that is my strat. I've been doing for a long time, like a year or two. Year and a half, I'd say. I think it was when I was doing my first Nights grind, but yeah. It's this plus 9. I'm not doing the bucket timing here, I'm just trying to show it off. But yeah, just hits that, clear some stuff. And you can also do this kind of general area shot that will clear that stuff, you know. Yeah. There's another shot that I've been doing for quite a while that I have shown before, but not formally. And exists, but it's not like the best or anything. It's just like if you feel like it will help you, then do it. But it's this star here. Get your cursor into there where there's just like the little faint bits on the top of it, and that will clear a chunk of this. If you need that, you can do it after a few of the strats on this side. I usually do those first, then this one, and then I do whatever will get up here, which in my case would be glint. And yeah, you've got that if you need it. If you are not doing, you're not doing it in a different way, you're not getting it in any other way. Now here is 11.4. You will, how I line this up is I put my cursor here, like that, where it's like the line underneath the ×3, and then I put my cursor there, and they go 1, 2, and that gets you a clean slide here instead of having to worry about like the whole thing with lining this up with the aiming line where it's inconsistent. Now you can do it a second time, and it will clear a chunk of that and bounce into here or bounce down there. It'll hit some stuff. So both of those are like dependent on the movers, but you always know that you'll get this slide and you know you'll clear some of this. So I like it for just the consistency, knowing that you will always get that at least. And then whatever happens down here, it's up to the movers. Alright, we got 11.5 here with the L2. That's not my strat. And then what I will do is I will do this reverse glint that I can hold enter for during that first strat, and then it will just clear up this. And what is nice about that is it's a pretty quick shot that I'm holding enter with, and then it makes that shot end quicker instead of like bouncing on that and being slow and weird. Now my strat here, so that one's actually like somewhat useful. This one is mixed. I tried to find a better way to get into here that was quicker. This was the best I could find. It is fine. It is not... It could be better. Like, it does leave some awkward stuff behind. Probably do L1 for, like... But this is just, like, there. We can probably build on this. I'm just gonna show it here. There it is. It's okay. You know, you have Marina, maybe. Depends. You know, generation, probably. Dependent, but it's there. It's a decent quick way, I guess. But I would probably do L1 for safety. Hey look, it's 6-1, and we have R2. It's not my strat. And then here is a strat that you can do if you feel like this will be useful to you. It is, like, fine. It is okay. All it does is get this. If you feel like there's a bunch of stuff here you want to get, do it. There's the L shot. There isn't much on this level, so, you know, that's just there in case you felt like this was an issue to you, and you wanted to grab that. You got it. You don't have to do it. It's just there. And that's everything. I did that 9 minutes quicker than the last one, so good. This won't take ages to watch if someone needs this as a reference. Hope you are having a good day. Hope you are speedrunning Peggle. My strat document will now be public, which is cool that after years of being in this community, I finally have a public strat document that people can use. Speedrun Peggle. But remember, my strats are more for like, you know what you're doing, and you're going for a little bit more risks. But hey, you might find these useful if you are still like, some of them might be useful if you're starting out. There's a few. Watch me freeball this level. It's a bonus. Also, I hope it didn't lag. I was noticing some lag spikes. That's fine if that happens, right? Anyway. Let's get a crazy mad skills for the fans. Some mad skills. Doing this one-handed and it's freaking me out. Got it. Let's go. Peggle.